Hello YouTubers, this is the Noobifier, and welcome to a quick video dealing with the recent information from around the verse. Today we got a proper update on the Drake Caterpillar. It's been months and here's what I feel you need to know. If you have a smaller org, you need a Drake Caterpillar. We've seen in the past module ideas to include medical wards, barracks, armories, salvage, storefronts, and a massive 4-port docking section. This is going to be the most versatile ship in my opinion, which is why I own one. I plan to mix and match the modules like a Rubik's Cube to suit whatever I need. If it's sold in the future like a Retaliator or the Endeavor, I expect a fully functional Caterpillar with all modules to cost a pretty penny. This is great news for those of you that bought it early. I think it's going to be quite a liability to protect it, but I also think it's going to be worth its weight in gold when it comes to being a central org ship. Here are, in no particular order, the key points I feel that are important to highlight. The biggest change so far is the catwalk is now off to the left side of the bulkhead. This ship is asymmetrical by design on the outside, and it only makes sense that it will be carried over inside as well. They moved it from the center line to improve the overall feel and make future FPS engagements flow better. It's really nice to see the devs considering the interior of these larger ships as an FPS level from Battlefield or Call of Duty. Each cargo module has two two-piece doors that open up and down on each side from the middle. Each cargo module also has several interior double-sealed doors and ladders to access both floors without having to travel to one end of the ship. That means if one module experiences decompression, the others will remain intact. The critical module systems and components come down from the ceiling and are present above the catwalk. Each module has a display which controls the module doors and identifies the contents of each room. I'm really sure that this panel is going to serve other functions as well. These designs are specific to the cargo module, which is for now the only one that's being showcased. This ship has two engine rooms because the command module can operate as a runabout. This will likely render the main ship parked when the command module is away. I do see an interesting game mechanic coming from that. Someone like WhatTheFuckosaurus would probably just wait for the command module to leave, either kill it, disable it, rendering both completely dead in the water. I'm just saying that Operation Sitting Duck is probably going to be the default tactic when dealing with a Caterpillar. You will most definitely need to escort this ship. I see no possible success solo boating with an AI crew. I guess what I'm trying to say here is if you own a Caterpillar and have no friends, good news, you have a couple years to work on that or melt it down for something else. The command module is back to being 2 stories and now includes a full crew quarters. It appears that there are 6 beds, a bathroom, and an engine room. I feel that in the future there will probably be some kind of mess hall as well. The command module is attached to the left side of the ship, giving an unusual perspective to the pilot. The pilot configuration seems to be a loaner from the Cutlass, and I expect it to change in the future. The rear central or engine section has a right-mounted crew section which is used for the tractor beam operator. It looks as though that seat is normally perpendicular to the axis of the ship but will swivel as the crew member works. This section also has several large rooms for engines and avionics. They did a quick demo on how the tractor system would work, and we also got to see another explosive decompression demo. The front module has a large forward opening. Jared did say specifically that there were only 4 main modules. Looking at the graphic of the ship, it looked like there were clearly 5. A closer look shows the front module seems to now be a full-size module. The overall ship is still the same basic size, but the cargo is spread out amongst 4 modules and the full-size front. The front module has a second floor which is glassed in and closed in where the catwalk meets the turret. I found it really interesting to see them working with the ship system boards. It looks like you can track people on your ship and you can also send text messages throughout the ship. I also think that we finally get to see what's going to replace the use button. They said that what we saw today was a previous version and that they had progressed well beyond this. They're currently working on individual modules, which is great news for this cool ship. This was very quick and dirty to get you the information you need fast. If you like my no bullshit approach, please like and subscribe to help me get the word out about Star Citizen. Thanks, and I'll see you in the verse.